Walking through the faculty doors 14 months ago, I can honestly say that I had no idea what to expect coming into the program. All I knew was that this was the next step I had to take in order to pursue my dream of becoming a teacher. Now, being almost finished the program, I can definitely say that my views about teaching and learning have shifted, and I feel as though I have evolved and developed an entirely new perspective on the role of the teacher in the classroom. In shaping my vision and reflecting back on my time at the faculty, I think my greatest realization has been that I am not becoming a teacher for myself, but instead strive to be the best teacher for my students and for their future. As a teacher, it is my goal to create a safe and welcoming environment where all students are supported and made to feel successful. I hope to achieve this vision by doing the following. First, and perhaps most importantly, I think that if there is one thing to take away from the entire program and one thing to contribute to a welcoming and supporting learning environment, it comes down to knowing your students. This is something that has been instilled in us since first semester and will continue to hold truth and value throughout my entire career. As stated in the EduGains monograph, it shows that by affirming relationships, by getting to know your students, knowing their strengths, you are able to create an environment that fosters resiliency and are therefore better equipped to respond to their learning needs. In responding to students' learning needs, it is important to recognize that no two learners learn the same. It is through universal design for learning and differentiated instruction that I will be able to meet the needs of all the learners in my classroom. DI stresses the importance of making learning accessible for all students, while UDL stresses the importance of providing students with multiple means of engagement, representation, and expression. Both UDL and DI are connected in the sense that both recognize that each learner is unique and therefore allows for flexibility in terms of how a student reaches a specific learning goal. By providing students with multiple means of representation as well as multiple means of engagement, you are providing students with a variety of ways to acquire knowledge and further a variety of ways in which they can choose to demonstrate their understanding of knowledge in an equitable way. As a teacher, it is crucial to recognize the difference between equality and equity. Sameness does not equal fairness. Equity or fairness recognizes that in order for students to have access to the same opportunities, different supports or accommodations may need to be put in place to allow students to be successful. While knowing your students and ensuring equitable opportunities for all is one thing, I believe that it is also important to develop a strong sense of community among students in the classroom so that everyone feels welcomed and supported. My personal philosophy towards classroom management reflects the idea that there will be obvious structure and clear behavioral expectations. However, the need for discipline is minimal as a result of a strong sense of community whereby everyone is respected by one another. Using this vision to guide my practice, I hope that students will remember me as someone who made a positive impact in their lives. I hope to be remembered as someone who provided them with a safe learning space whereby they felt free to express themselves. In revisiting the question of how I would like to be remembered, I would add that I hope students feel supported enough in their environment that they are willing to take risks in their learning and remember me for instilling a growth mindset and allowing them to believe that anything is possible. Lastly, I would like to highlight two goals that I have set for myself as a beginning teacher that will help me achieve my vision. First, I plan to use many tribe strategies in my classroom, especially as a means to build community among students, therefore contributing to a safe and welcoming environment. Secondly, I would like to start a reflection journal for myself whereby I can document both successes and failures of my practice. In doing so, I will be able to make appropriate changes to my practice to best meet the learning needs of my students. Here are a few snapshot memories of the past 14 months at the faculty that helped shape my vision of teaching and learning. While I can't believe I am almost finished my Bachelor of Education, I am thankful for my time at UOIT as I feel more than ready to be out in the classroom shaping the minds of tomorrow.